Hi guys, want to do a little update. I haven't done one in a long time. Yeah, things are changing in my little fish room, which is pretty cool. This tank here used to be all my crystals, crystal reds, crystal blacks, which I've sold. I've got a few crystal blacks left in a separate tank on their own, so I'm going to carry the colony on, but I've got bored of doing the crystals. Well, I'm getting bored of the shrimp, to be honest, so I'm going to go back into doing some fish breeding. So I got myself a pair. Well, I've had this female for a very long time, of some German blue rams, and the conditions in this tank for the pH levels and stuff is very acidic. It's very low. It's down to like 6.2, which is perfect to breed these in. So I moved a pair of German blue rams in there about a week ago. No, a bit longer than that, probably about 9-10 days actually. Does some water changes for them to bring it up a little bit harder. And yeah, we have some German blue rams in here. This is the male. This is a nice looking fish. Try and find the female. The female sat over here. If you can see what she sat on. She sat, let me try and zoom in a bit. They've spawned. I do not think that these eggs here are fertile, because they're too white. And the other reason as well I've said I don't think they're fertile is because on top of the pot they've moved lots of these little wrigglers. Focus in, yeah, so these have all obviously been fertilized and they've hatched. A few more days and they will be starting to swim about, hopefully, but another 2 or 3 days. But I think the egg source left on the Indian almond leaf definitely not fertile, so hopefully they're going to clean them up and eat them. If not, I'll just take them out. I'm going to give them another day, but I'm pretty sure that is not happening. So not a very big spawn this time. Don't know what we got here. I don't know, maybe, oh come on camera, I don't know, I expect there might be 20 there. They did spawn before I moved them into this tank in the main community tank, but they ain't got no hope in there. There's too many fish, which we all know fish love to eat other fish eggs. So yeah, let's keep your fingers crossed and I get these going. I've got some wattle worms cultivating at the moment. So yeah, this is pretty cool, and I've got the tank next to it. This is just me odds and sods, I call this. Anything from some low grade shrimp to snails. I've got some wild type. Let's see if I can see one a minute. Yeah, down here, this shrimp here. It's a very weird pattern, so I think it's gone back to wild weight. So this is why they're in this tank. Yeah, there's one there, just in the middle. There's a couple there actually. Some really weird colours. So I do believe that's what they call the wild type. They've lost all their red. So yeah, they're in here. There's other shrimp in here and stuff. And then I've got the crystal black tank, which I've got about 20 left. So I'm going to probably keep that 20 and rear on the colony. So I do like the crystal blacks. Down below we've got this tank, which I'm going to start breeding Bristol nose plecos. That's the plan. I've just picked up 6 of them, which will be going in the next few days. And then next to this tank here, if I can get a good angle on it. This is some painted fire reds in there, if I can see any at all. There was actually a few shrimp in there, but the substrate I've used is really, really dark, so it's hard to tell, hard to see where they are. But yeah, there is shrimp in there. And then I've got the Bloody Mary shrimp tank, which is, this tank is always doing really, really well. And it doesn't look like a lot of shrimp, but if I put some food in there, 10 minutes later, there was a lot of shrimp in there. They do hide well. So yeah, that's the 6 tanks down here, and then I've got a big old beast of a tank up here to set up now. And that's going to be a rearing tank for the fish I breed. So I will be back with you guys in a couple of days and do another little video, see how these little buggers are going. Right, cheers then, bye bye.